You're a funny guy, Sully. I like you. That's why I'm going to kill you last.
Acting! Just like every other artistic endeavor, it is an objective science with a set of rules. In order to be a quality performer on the big screen, one must use method acting strategies, and choose only prestige projects that serve as Oscar bait. Surely this is the only way that an actor could be considered an amazing actor, right?
Wrong. Remember, Sally, when I promised to kill you last?
That's right, Major. You did.
I lied.
One of my favorite aspects of art is that it is inherently subjective. Though there may be certain means to assess the quality of various types of art,
How about this one? I call it bold and brash. More like belongs in the trash.
at the end of the day, there are no rules. It is a phenomenon driven by emotion. If something resonates with you in a meaningful way, that is art, my friends. And this idea applies very well to acting as far as I'm concerned. Is an actor bringing a moment to life? Does it work in the film? Do you have an emotional connection with it? You see, we humans are pretty bad at talking about acting quality. We often see things as black and white without any real effort to look at the nuances within the craft. This is where statements like Leonardo DiCaprio is a good actor and Arnold Schwarzenegger is a bad actor come from.
Hey!
And though I fully agree that Leo is an exceptional performer,
Remember your fucking lines. I practiced them and now I don't look like I goddamn practiced them. You're sitting there like a fucking baboon.
I personally would never call Arnold Schwarzenegger a bad actor.
Bring the toy back to the carpet. Bring it back to the carpet.
Take your toy back to the carpet.
Take your toy back to the carpet. Take it back!
Here's why.
I just fucking enjoy Arnold. There's just never really been anyone like him. This mix he had of, I completely believe what he's doing. I actually think he's underrated as kind of an actor and somebody that the way he surveys the scene and the way he uses his body. And he's also funny. Like just him saying certain lines is just always going to be funny. He's a fucking unicorn, Van.
Legend has it that Schwarzenegger had childhood goals of moving to America, becoming an actor, and marrying a Kennedy. He did all three. And then some.
I want to be the governor for the people. I want to represent everybody.
Schwarzenegger is undeniably one of the most successful and overall prolific figures in our modern time. Of all of Schwarzenegger's achievements, he generated the majority of his fortune and became a household name as a result of his acting pursuits. On paper, it never should have worked as well as it did. A hulking bodybuilder with a thick Austrian accent trying to be a legitimate Hollywood actor.
That's a lovely accent you have. New Jersey?
Austria.
Austria! Well, good day, mate. Let's put another shrimp on the barbie.
What roles could someone with those oddly specific characteristics possibly fulfill? Like, in what world could that work? Well, apparently this one, as he is one of the most profitable actors of all time. He's a staple in our culture, complete with iconic characters, one-liners,
I'll be back. Ha! You did not gonna say that, did you?
That's what you always say.
I do?
and numerous parodies.
Nice to see you.
But in order to create this impact, the masses must first accept him. And this does not happen by accident.
I'm like getting the feeling of coming in the gym. I'm getting the feeling of coming at home. I'm getting the feeling of coming backstage when I pump up, when I pose out in front of 5,000 people. I get the same feeling. So I'm coming day and night. I mean, it's terrific, right?
Surely an Austrian bodybuilder could have a short stint as an actor simply on the basis of being some sort of freak show. But when it came to Arnie, that was not the case. The odds were against him, but what set Schwarzenegger apart comes down to two main factors: his charisma, as well as his earnest nature. And just how well those two qualities mix to create an actor worth watching. He was likely given a chance in Hollywood because of the uniqueness of his physical traits, but he would stick around because of his ability to command the screen. And not just command through his musculature and stature. Command brought through his specific brand of line delivery, body language, and attention to detail. What I love about Schwarzenegger's acting is, no matter the perceived quality of the performance, he's very clearly trying his absolute best. And there is something to be said for that. Does it make any sense that there would be an enormously jacked Austrian dude who also happens to be a mattress salesman living in the suburbs of the Midwest with his wife and son, as in Jingle All the Way? No, but he tried his damnedest to fulfill that role.
Oh, these cookies! I gotta get the recipe from Les. Put that cookie down now!
And really, Schwarzenegger has a ton of genuinely impressive performances, like Dutch in Predator, where he effortlessly stands above multiple other testosterone-fueled actors, with grace in his action hero presence, followed later by the necessity to be vulnerable when he's met his physical match.
Dylan! You son of a bitch!
Or Julius in Twins, which was his first real foray into comedy, and I do believe he nailed it, despite having to act alongside comedic veteran Danny DeVito.
Southwest, bitch. What the hell did you do to him, man?
I did nothing. The pavement was his enemy.
Or how about when he perfectly blends action and comedy as a family man and supposedly ordinary computer salesman who leads a double life as a secret agent, as in True Lies.
Have you ever killed anyone?
Yeah, but they were all bad.
There are other performances that I would consider to be particularly noteworthy, but none more so than the role that is easily his apex mountain. The T-800 and the Terminator, but more specifically Terminator 2 Judgment Day, are easily Arnie's best performances. To say that Schwarzenegger is at his best when he's playing a cyborg may seem like an insult, but I assure you it is not. To be convincing in any role takes a lot of skill. With a role like this, the true power is in the finer details. This is where that idea of nuance really comes into play. Every expression, every movement, and every line delivered is performed with clear intention and effort. Schwarzenegger became the machine.
You just can't go around killing people.
Why?
What do you mean, why? 'Cause you can't.
Why?
An artificial life programmed in a very specific way, who must go on to learn the art of humanity.
I know now why you cry. But it's something I can never do.
Of course, this is just my personal opinion.
Yeah, well, that's just like your opinion, man.
So let me know yours down in the comment section below. Is Arnie a good actor, a bad actor, or somewhere in between?
I'm pregnant.
Or you can just let me know what your favorite Arnold Schwarzenegger movie is. Anyway, as always, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Bye-bye now.
Hasta